Hello once again, thanks for joining me with the Angels of Inspiration. It's day 20. We've only got 10 more days to go before we finish a whole month's worth. And today, the card that's been drawn is vulnerability. Now, we've already had this one so far this month, but obviously we need to have another look at it because vulnerability is one of those places many of us don't like to go. Only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your masks and barriers so that your fragile, true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. And by the way, we're using Diana Cooper's Angels of Light cards. Yes, vulnerability is a very scary place for many of us, and it takes quite a bit to break down those masks and those barriers that we put up on a day-to-day basis. And many of us feel quite justified in having them there because when we feel vulnerable, we often feel as though we're going to be hurt. In truth, being completely vulnerable, really opening up and really showing your true self means that nothing can hurt you. You become so permeable that nothing can stick. And how to get to being totally vulnerable and totally powerful in that place, it's not an easy thing. And you really need to be working with someone, working with a mentor, or working with a course, something like the 56 Days to Discovery with Life Path, or some other mentor course where you've got someone who can just guide you along the way. The other thing to notice is that when you're vulnerable throughout the day, instead of clamming up and tightening up, see what happens when you start to speak from your heart, not from your hurt feelings. Your hurt feelings are not going to get you what you want. They're not going to protect you. But to speak from your heart, to slip down into that heart space and speak with love and compassion about how you're feeling and what you are starting to recognize about yourself, will often bring about a huge change in the conversation that you're having with the other person, and it's usually another person that's involved. Sometimes it's actions and situations, but mostly it's other people that cause us to be vulnerable or feel vulnerable. So the affirmation for today, I've just lost the card, it's gone under here. Vulnerability is my strength. And so true. So today, notice your vulnerable places, open your heart, really find out what's in there, and realize that it is your strength. Through vulnerability, you'll find your true power. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And until then, keep well and have fun.